was one of the cars we rejected for...
Holy mackerel. Jesus. Yeah, like, we have like an army of cars here. Like, Jesus.
I'm looking like we're going to be able to deliver 4 cars to the sales team.
This is frightening.
What's going on here is the team has been doing a little bit of rework today.
I got a message last week that if Roadster can't sustain the company by March, then that's it, and that scares me.
We need to get the company to cash flow positive in 6 to 9 months, or we're screwed.
That video you just watched, let me break it down for you. So for you to understand the reason why Elon Musk exclamated, "Holy macron," right? The idea is that inventory is a debt in disguise. The fact that you have inventory in your warehouse, it can either be stock, it can either be goods, finished goods that you have produced or that are ready to be sold out. Those particular items in your stock or in your warehouse, if they can be converted to cash within, let's say, 1 week or thereabout, then it's a debt, right? You should understand why Elon Musk, made that very, exclamation, right? So inventory is a debt, right? Because why? There are so many factors that you have to understand, right? Production and also facility management. So for every item that has gone into your inventory, they must have come through this phase where you have to produce, and for every production that you have to make, there is a cost that you incur, cost of production, right? And aside from that, when you have to hold your goods for some time, let's say a day, 2 days, 3 days, or 1 week, and those goods are not going out of your facility, there's also a cost that you are incurring on those facilities to ensure that those goods are in good condition. That's additional cost that most business owners do not see or are not always conversant of. You can see when Elon Musk was trying to interrogate why, what's going on, why do we have so much of cars in the warehouse? And that's because you have to run to ensure that those cars do not depreciate and also do not tend to have some defects. You still have to run them, right? They have to go through costs that you are having to incur. So in overview, there is also a cost that you have to incur in keeping them in good condition. And what that does for you, or the other backside of this whole arrangement, is that you are depleting your cash. Cash flow is king. Every business person should understand this. Cash flow is king. For you to run a successful business, your capital must be secured. What's capital? Capital is like your asset, is your biggest asset that you have to protect. It's intangible asset, but it's like the only source of your running your operation. And if this capital is gone, it affects whatever business operation that you are doing. So many a time, once you have so much of inventory in your warehouse or in your wherever you keep your stock, it affects your cash flow, because when there is no money coming in, when this one is not bringing money, then this continue to depreciate, right? Imagine you having inventory in your warehouse for like 2 months, right, or 2 weeks. The cost of keeping those goods is also affecting your cash flow. You will think you have money, but in reality you are losing on a bigger end. So you have to avoid this. That inventory is a debt right? You have to accept the reality that having inventory in your house or in your warehouse, wherever it is a debt. There is a cost you have to incur. So you have to ensure that you have to gate whatever system that you're operating. Either you want to ensure that your production should only match what you can sell within the next 1 week, so that you can always have a recycle. It's like a circle flow, right? And in the end, many people think that inventory is an asset. It's not an asset, right? It's a debt. It's a debt that you owe. You have to pay it back, right? And your capital is your most intangible asset that you have to protect. It keeps you in business. And once your capital depletes, it affects the entire operation. You are in a system. Your business is a system. So if any part of your system is being affected, the entire system crumbles. So please, I hope you learned a lesson today. See you again. Thank you.